Do you want to practice for the B2 First Reading and Use of English Part 4 Keyword Transformations? Today, let's look into an FCE sample test provided by Cambridge. Let me guide you through it. Hello exam seekers, I'm Patty and today I'm guiding you through the B2 First Reading and Use of English Part 4. If you have watched my previous videos about the B2 First, you know that the Reading and Use of English exam is divided into 7 parts. Part 1, multiple choice close. Part 2, open close. Part 3, word formation. Part 4, keyword transformations. Part 5, multiple choice. Part 6, gapped text. Part 7, multiple matching. I've already made a video on Part 1, multiple choice close, Part 2, open close, and Part 3, word formation. Make sure you check them out. Today, I'm going to go over Part 4, keyword transformations. The fourth exercise of the B2 First Use of English, the keyword transformations, is perhaps one of my favorites. However, I would say it is also one of the most challenging. In this exercise, you will receive a sentence followed by a keyword and a second sentence, which has a gap in it. Students have to use the keyword provided to complete the second sentence, so that it is similar in meaning to the first sentence. To make it even more complicated, you need to write your sentence according to the number of words, established between 2 to 5 words. But looking on the bright side, part of the sentence is already there, so you just need to write the piece missing with no more than 5 words, including the word given. Don't forget that if you write contractions, they do not count as one word, but as 2. So bear this in mind when doing the exercises. Also, remember that you cannot change the word given. Different from Part 3, where you were supposed to change the word to fit in the context. Still, this exercise is excellent to develop paraphrasing, as you need to rewrite a sentence using a different structure, and at times even different combinations of words to mean the same idea. So this activity tests your knowledge of a variety of vocabulary, but it also evaluates your grammar knowledge. For you to get ready for this part of the exam, you should try and get more familiar with idioms and phrasal verbs, as well as structures like reported speech, passive voice, perfect tenses, conditionals, and gerund and infinitives, as those are likely to be in the test. Nevertheless, it is crucial to emphasize that even though those structures may be in the exam, it does not mean that you should not study or know other structures. You should prepare accordingly, learning as many structures as possible, but these may have more preference for this activity. Also, try practicing rewriting sentences with different words so that they mean the same thing. It will definitely help you get the grips on this type of task. In terms of marks, each exercise accounts for up to 2 marks, which means that you can get up to 12 marks in your final score with this exercise. Therefore, spare some extra time to focus on this activity and always try to complete it with something, even if you are not absolutely sure, as it can give you at least 1 mark if you write part of the answer correctly. So, let's work with a Cambridge sample. Let's start with the example, alright? The sentences and the words provided are: a very friendly taxi driver drove us into town. The word given, driven. We, a very friendly taxi driver. By having the word we and the word driven, it is possible to imagine this as a passive voice sentence. Active voice, the taxi driver drove us. Passive voice, we were driven by the taxi driver. Just remember to complete the sentence and use no more than 5 words. We were driven into town by a very friendly taxi driver. Let's go for the gap number 25. John was in favor of visiting the museum. The word given, idea. Joan thought it would be to the museum. If Joan was in favor of visiting the museum, she thought it would be a good idea to do so. That's the expression we use when we want to express our opinion about something. Remember that you cannot just complete the gap with the expression. You need to pay attention to the whole sentence and see what is missing. So if you complete the gap with a good idea going, you would at least get 1 mark. Since the most appropriate answer to get the 2 marks would be a good idea to go. So the sentence is, John thought it would be a good idea to go to the museum. Therefore, each and every attempt is valid. For the gap number 26, we have the sentence, Arthur has the talent to become a concert pianist. The word provided, that. Arthur is so a concert pianist. The word provided, that, a relative pronoun, is going to put 2 sentences together as one. In the first sentence, you have the adverb so, which can be followed by an adjective. And since Arthur has the talent, you can say that he is talented. Additionally, the other sentence would need a personal pronoun to start. And since Arthur is a male name, we are using he here. Moreover, Arthur is so talented that we need a consequence for him being so talented. I could predict that if he has the talent, he could become a concert pianist. Therefore, the final answer would be Arthur is so talented that he could become a concert pianist. Now, it's your turn to try. The answer key to this sample is available at the end of the video. After checking the answers, come here and comment in the comments. Were these gaps easy to fill? Well, there are some more difficult keyword transformations tasks and others that you cannot predict because they are simply fixed phrases. Therefore, you need to study, practice, and read a lot to get the knowledge required for this task. So, try rewriting some sentences differently, exploring different structures you could use to express the same meaning as the initial sentence. That will help you be more comfortable with paraphrasing and lead you to make your final grade better, as this will come in handy not only for this use of English exercise, but also for other sections, such as writing and speaking, for example. Well, as I've already mentioned, this sample was taken from Cambridge website. If you want more samples, make sure you check my post about English Swami. They provide other B2 first exam samples for you to practice. Link in the description. Well, I hope you have enjoyed it and that the sample helped you understand how this part of the exam works. If you still have questions or want to share some thoughts, comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to go to the description to get your sample and watch the end of the video to get the answers, alright? Well, I hope that this content was useful for you, and if you want more content like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to like and share this video with the others so that more and more people can get this content. That's it for today. Thanks for watching me and see you next time. Remember that knowledge is never enough. Bye bye. Well, I know that you came here for the answer key, am I right? So let's go. 25. A good idea to go. 26. Talented that he, she. 27. If he, she knew what the. 28. Spent, took, was a long time. 29. Are is said to be, or it is said are is. 30. Not, call off, or you were, didn't, did not call off. You can see them here. I will also leave the answers in the post, link in the description. Alright? Well, see you next time. Bye bye.